What's up, everybody? Welcome on in, Flamingo. Welcome on in, Proxima. Welcome on in, Mojave. Welcome on in, Life Belongs. Welcome on in, everybody. I didn't miss anyone else. Okay, cool. You made it early. So, well, CLONimals just hasn't ended. That's why it's back. And it's why I'm using today to work on it. Because it's like I've done the tough part. I've done the tough part of drawing all the CLONimals, but now is the tedious part of like cleaning it up, coloring it, and just like putting the final polish on it. So what's left to do with CLONimals is basically what I just said, is like we got to clean up the last remaining like CLONimals. Got to clean up the line work, and then color them. And it doesn't matter how we colored them right now, but then I have to choose a color palette, and I've told myself it's going to be somewhere between 18 to 24 colors as a color palette for CLONimals, and then I'm going to go back through and recolor going off of only that color palette, because to me I want CLONimals to look better as a set than individual pieces. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes. It's gonna be tough, but it's like I want to pick out like 3 reds, 3 blues, 3, you know, 3 of everything. Maybe they're just different hues or whatever, but yeah, so that's the plan. This is a memory road for me as I came here for the first time in the CLONimals streams. Let's go. And CLONimals will, like, I'll do a season 2 of CLONimals. It definitely will not be 100. And it'll probably be, I'll probably do them completely different in a way. Like, I don't think I'm going to limit myself to a 1 inch by 1 inch box. That was also really tough. That was, realized halfway through how little I could fit in there. But because when we first started doing CLONimals, I really thought they'd be like quick. I thought I would do them so quick. I thought this whole CLONimals thing would be a quick thing, but then I started to fall in love with the collection, and I think other people started to show that they liked it too. And so now I want to make it into a bigger thing, like that actually will like look, you know, something to put in my portfolio essentially, but not, you know, it's not like it's literally not like I need it in my portfolio. I just want like a project finished, sort of. It's like my series after this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I want to. My goal is to finish CLONimals before you get started with Chugbury. So, so this will be today's where we're starting. I kind of set up a new. Oh, we have double laying text here. There we go. Kind of set up a new layout here. This is the old layout. I think it's fine. It's just like when no one's talking in chat, I just feel like this whole section below me is just sort of like unused. And even though like having my like socials above me is good, I don't know why it's so tacky to me. So I thought this was a nice clean setup. It's very similar to my drawing setup, but I guess I'm a little zoomed out. So then I guess I can put the mic here. Well, it is an early stream. Oh man, I woke up like an hour ago. I'm pretty good at waking up early. It definitely was a part of my routine. Lately, dude, I have been sleeping in. Sleeping in to me is 9 a.m. Like, that's late for me to sleep in. I like to wake up at at 7 a.m. And I might not get out of bed immediately, but I like to at least like my mind is awake at 7 a.m. So I was like, Jeej, we're having hot coffee this morning because hot coffee will wake me up. Went to a concert last night and was riding a scooter over to the venue in like, oh my gosh, God, you guys are in actual cold weather. I'm over here. Jeej and I are over here where I took out the trash this morning, and I had to like walk outside obviously to take out the trash like anyone else. But I was like, ooh, it's a little chilly outside. And that's when I came back in and I was like, let's have some hot coffee, Jeej, and sit on the porch and just like enjoy like the cool weather. Because like yesterday it was 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm talking in eagle units, everyone. 8 p.m. for you, and it's pretty warm. Warm. Whereas like, I'm now curious what the actual temperature is in LA right now. Glue Woman, this drawing looks so silly. Hey, welcome on in. These are CLONimals. Welcome on in. Right now we're warming up and talking about different weather where we're at. You know, it's cold for everyone else, but it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit for me. I wish it kind of gave me the quick translation of. I'll translate to world units, not eagle units. Fahrenheit. The Celsius. So if it's 60 degrees here, it's 15.5 degrees Celsius. Y'all don't go in the decimals, right? -8 Celsius. Ooh, ooh. Y'all are yeah, bacon's per beers. Yeah, right. Yeah. If you said that to a European without saying F, they'd think you were dying. Yeah, it's 60 degrees outside. And so yesterday it was basically 27 degrees Celsius. So it went from being 27 degrees Celsius to, what did I say a second ago? To like 15 degrees. So that in LA is, you know, not cold, but it's cool. So when it's at 15 Celsius. Part of me wants to force myself to learn Celsius, just so I can live like the rest of the world. But welcome on in, since I see we have a new user here. This is CLONimals. We've been doing CLONimals for quite a while now, and I can kind of show you. If you think this guy's silly, we also have the Dapper Alligator. I won't go through all 100 of them. There's 100 of these CLONimals, and essentially how they were created was people on the stream got to do a channel point redeem and put on like a list, and we spun 2 wheels. One of the wheels was 100 adjectives, the other wheel was 100 animals. And no, you think you should go through all 100 of them? I've done that so many times now. And so like we were just getting random combinations. So this is a stinky dragonfly. But I'll show off some of my favorite ones real quick. Where is the... I do love Spotted Toad. And he's got spots on him, but he's also been caught. He's been spotted. This one I might actually... There's a potential this one gets tattooed on me. The lumpy scorpion who's eating a bowl of oatmeal. So if you look on the layers panel here, I have different colors for each one. If it's green, that means the line work has been complete and it's been colored. So basically green means done for now. I'm gonna go through all of them off stream. I'm not gonna do this on stream. Probably gonna do it sitting on my couch. But once I get the color palette finished, I'm gonna go back through all of these and like dial in the colors. If it has orange next to it, that means I've completed the line work. I've done the cleanup of the line work. Because all of these started off as a, you know, like pen drawing that I scanned in. So we're cleaning up the line work. You completely forgot what you got? I can check. I can check really easily. I had a nice little spreadsheet for all of this. A nice little spreadsheet. CLONimals list. Do you know if you gave me Proxima as your name? Because I did ask for like Twitter names. I remember begging for a pufferfish. Yeah, I remember you begging for it, and then we put the pufferfish on, which... The pufferfish is actually one that needs like a lot of work, because I really want the like the rings around his head to be bigger. Yeah, everywhere is Proxima. Okay, let me look for Proxima then. I should probably just type in your name. That's like would expedite all of this. You had the lazy turtle. Oh, the lazy turtle. You had the one that's he's chilling in a beanbag chair. What number was that? 28? Oh, we're way down here. Oh, that was a while ago. Yeah, you really did show up right when we started doing CLONimals. 28. No, oh, 27. Everything's off by a number. Yeah, this guy is one guy I want to redo the colors on. So this is a good example where like I just sort of, for some of these, I just threw color on the page to get them colored. But, you know, everything about him is done. I just want to like dial in colors. But he's a silly little guy. He's a lazy turtle. Okay, so let me, still haven't like properly gotten situated yet. I need to get my keyboard over here. Soft light green, yes, exactly. And so that's the part I'll do off stream, is deciding the color palette. But for today, it is gonna be a chiller. I hope it's not boring, but it's gonna be a chiller stream. Because it's first we're going through and let me get rid of this box. We don't need this box right now. We're going through and looking at things like this right here. And we have to like clean up things like that. Cause like, this is a scan of an ink drawing that's like an inch big. So the lines are kind of rough on purpose, but then like some of them are really rough. So we just have to, what did I just do? My keyboard is, I have a keyboard that can work on 2 computers. And sometimes it gives me some trouble here. Okay, we are so in there. All right, so let me go to like 225. Try to make this as big as possible. All right, and then we're gonna just get started here. Be a chill stream. All right, I do have a CLONimals brush. Yeah, with this layout, like I hid most of like my layer, you know, my panels behind everything, but I was like, I think everyone wouldn't mind seeing just a color palette below me. Gonna go make a demon chug, a grim reaper ooh, I'd like to see a grim reaper chug, ghost chug, box chug, and possibly time for an ice cube chug. Let's go. You're some might say you're chugging along. Some might say. All right, let's see. I don't know what camera angle I need to be at here. Okay. So let's get started. Well, it's not what we want, the opposite of that. So we're literally just gonna go through and start cleaning up line work like this. And I think this is part of the reasons CLONimals hasn't like finished yet. Is I'm just at that tedious part where I'm doing like this. Okay. Some say I'm the #1 fan of Chug. I think you are. Okay. My literal cat Chug drawing is on the loading screen. It's true. It is. I like it there. So the main thing I'm looking at is some of the drawings, because I had like a pencil, like penciled in a box on the original CLONimals, and that's the main thing I need to erase here. So, I just have a feeling it looks like I'm not really doing much. That's why I don't. I was curious if this stream would be interesting or not. But figured I'd use Wednesday, the chill day, to do something like this. And then tomorrow I'm gonna finish drawing the chugs. The different chug variants. And depending on how that goes, I might even just scan them in and color them all that day. Because the colors are pretty much figured out for those chugs. Because they're a reference. Okay. But yeah, today's when Chuggimals. I mean that's the thing. That could be the next I guess I can't really call them CLONimals. It's chugs, but you know what I mean. Oh, my cat wants in. My cat wants in. Come on, Snugs. Come on in. And I'm in like 2 minutes. He's gonna want out. Chug army isn't real. They can't hurt you. No, Chugs can pack a punch. You saw him in the animation. He can kick some butt. See, that's the great thing about Chugs. Like, he's such a mystery. I feel like there's so many things we still don't know about Chugs. So many things I still don't know about Chugs. Alright. Fill in some of these dots. I think I stopped when I was doing this. I stopped on the draft because the draft is one of the more complex ones of CLONimals. There are some very, very simple CLONimals, and then there's, I mean, it's still a simple drawing, but you know what I mean. Okay, I feel like I don't want to go overboard with the line work stuff, or else the later ones are going to look better than the early ones. Alright, Puffy Giraffe. You are now orange. Alright. Oh, and this guy, so some of the CLONimals get like a little bit of a treatment to them where I might need to zoom out. Let's go to 200% zoom. There we go. So like this guy, for instance, I already know his head right now is like I don't know, like backwards. It's like his neck is going back right now. So we're gonna fix that real quick. We're gonna put it on its own layer, and it really needs to go like right there. So just so you guys can see what I did, we had this and then that. You know, it's crazy. Like that makes a huge difference in my opinion. Oh, whoops. There we go. Yeah, now it feels like he's even taller, and if anything, you know, we could actually just make him taller by doing that. Now he feels like more of a competitor to Mike Bison here. So then we'll kind of fill in the gaps here. It's funny, I try to like make an uneven brush line when I do this. That like kind of looks like I didn't do this in post. Yeah, maybe his head, now that I've drawn that. Oh, I did this on the wrong layer. Dang it. It was looking good too. Squiggly brush. Look, you'd never even know. But now that we've done that, I think the head could maybe... Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, now I'm gonna combine everything again. And start doing the erasing. Yeah, he already looks so much better. I remember the reindeer or deer one playing with his toys, reacting to getting. Yeah. Oh man, what was his name? I know what you're talking about. Flustered deer. I know he's behind him, but the flustered deer. God, there's so many of these. Yeah, I feel like I have been thinking about whatever whatever like CLONimals season 2 would be. And just like how many would I want to create? Also, I'm now realizing like his 2 feet are like wildly different shapes or sizes. And I think this foot should get bigger rather than the other one getting smaller. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna chop it up, and then just get pursed.
Lamau get pursed.
Congratulations! If you're new to the stream, you just got pursed for the first time. Savor the moment. You just got pursed. So I was another thing I was potentially gonna work on today was getting new sound alerts and stuff and think channel point redeems. But I was like, I feel like I can't do that on stream. Then it just wouldn't feel the same, you know? Also, what's up, Tank? How you doing? Entering chat with the Fred Purst. And good morning, Jeej. Good morning. All right. Like, I think it'd be fun. When is the explode clone redeem? That would be really cool. I think you could do it where you make like, obviously you just put an explosion over me, but I'm wondering if you could like explode like my camera frame somehow. I want more things like that. I want things that like interact with me on stream. Like even if it just put like a little character here that you could take it on and off, or it like lasts for a certain amount of time. And then I am gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna take his foot right here. Take his foot right there and just bring it in a little bit, and so now his feet match just a little bit more. Demon Chug is done. Let's go. End stream for 1 coin. Could you imagine? I do like, you know, I'm open to any channel point redeem. Grim Reaper and Chug, Demon Chugs will be the 2 of the making day. It'll take some time. They sound cool. I like the Grim Reaper chugs. Sounds dope. Alright. The little toenails there. We should paint his toenails. But there's definitely 2 channel point like redeems I already have in mind, but and I almost want, like I said, I almost wanted to do it today, but like it ruins the surprise if I do it today or do it on stream. Okay, I don't think there's too much more. I might just start filling in. He was a little easier. Let me make sure there's no pencil marks here. Alright. Oh, I could probably... His I don't want to go to work today. Don't. No, I'm just kidding. When you come onto this stream, I'm not going to be a good influence. I'm going to tell you to stay and keep watching. Unless you're drawing. If you're drawing, then I'm going to be a great influence. I'm going to tell you to keep drawing. Okay, his like, I can't get over his like forearm. I don't want to go. Oh yeah, Flamingo, you got school today. Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie. I have like PTSD when people say they're going to school. I don't know if anyone else has that. That whenever someone mentions they're going to school, I like, you just get this like reaction, this internal reaction that you're like, oh my god, I got exams I gotta study for, I got homework I gotta do, I got things that, you know, sends you into a panic. That's why my sleep schedule is so limited to me because of school. On, you're late to school. Yeah, like Flamingo, that's exactly what comes to mind. It's like, oh my god, I'm late for school. I totally forgot I had class today. Oh, the PTSD is so real. I have 2 days and then 2 days free time. Nice. I get so nervous, man. I definitely had an easy... We were really, well, what made it easy for us, G, just that we had school at the same time. It made it way easier when we could carpool to school. It was nice for that brief moment when we used to bike to school. There was something like so satisfying when you would end class and like hop on your bike and just like book it home. There's something like so satisfying about that. And then you got home and you're like, cool, I just got exercise. But it didn't last too long. We definitely, the laziness kicked in. Man, my first job, I got to bike to school. It was so nice. In a weekish, I think vacation is February, called ski vacation. Man, I want to go skiing again. I did like one ski trip as a kid and then never skied again. And then is it 3 years ago now? Maybe 3 years ago, I went on a ski trip for the first time, and I was with people who skied, which was not a good idea because I got, you know, I was convinced to go do a little bit more difficult slopes, but I want to do it again because I want to get better at it. Skiing's a lot of fun. Really, I want to snowboard, but I think skiing, from what I've learned, is a little safer. And at this point, I don't want to wreck my body. As chat reminds me, I'm entering Unk status, so, or I'm already there. So, you know, I gotta worry about my body now. The bike home was so much better because it was downhill. True, yeah. Do y'all go skiing? I want to, man. Skiing is also expensive. That's the other thing. We biked when I didn't have a car, and then I got the Fiesta. My parents, and then we started driving. Mega Unk, exactly. Now I gotta worry about my bones, you know? I'm turning into a frail old man. Alright, I think he's done. Nice. Big upgrade on the gutsy Rhino here. Give him a new color. Alright. Ooh, this one's gonna be really tough. There's a chance we skip this one. There's a chance this one and the tiger have to get completely redrawn. I never went skiing, but sledding, yes. Well, sledding's a ton of fun. Yeah, well, I used to drink a lot of milk, so I no longer have strong bones. Never had a bike as I'm a scooter boy. Scooters are fun too. I liked the bike because I feel like you could go faster on a bike, and also you got the exercise. All right, so we're gonna have to like dissect this a little bit. It actually might make sense to... No, we're going about it the right way. I was gonna say to do cleanup first, and then to do what I'm doing. But this puffer fish is gonna need a lot of work, so... I'm gonna see if I can do it on stream. The tiger definitely needs to be just completely redone, because tigers are my favorite, and I can't let the tiger look the way it's looking. Did that not work? Oh my gosh. Okay. Also, we're getting to layer 800 on this file. That's how you know we're getting there. Petition to add vitamin D to Baja Blast. Where do I sign? True, honestly, a Baja Blast flavored G Fuel, I'm here for that. I'm so here for that. Like, actually, that sounds pretty good. Funny enough, the Nuka-Cola Quantum is close. Oh, I still want to try that too. And, oh, Fallout. Yes, Fallout is today. It's Wasteland Wednesday. How's your program not exploding? I gotta tell you, these new MacBooks are beasts. And I bought mine like 4 years ago at this point. These new MacBooks are like the ultimate Adobe software like beast. I don't know how to word that, but man, it can just handle Photoshop so well. It's amazing. And this is just the first like M1 chip. Oh, the Nuka-Cola Quantum we gotta try? I'm so down. Also, because I wish it makes me want to actually go find it makes me want to go find a... Oh, I want to find like a legit Nuka-Cola bottle that has Nuka-Cola Quantum in it. I mean, it would never glow the same, but I want that as like a light fixture in my house, like a Nuka-Cola Quantum. For those who don't know, in the game, there was Nuka-Cola, which is just like Coca-Cola, but then there's Nuka-Cola Quantum, and it had this like glow to it. So when you're like scavenging, you'd like see it, and they were rare to find. They weren't like the easiest thing to find. But it was fun when you found them because they were bright. In Romania, the closet, the closest YouTuber brand I ever seen is Prime and Mr. Beast chocolate. Wait, for what? Wait, closest YouTuber brand I've ever seen is Prime, and I still have never tried Prime. I feel like I already know what Prime is gonna taste like. I haven't tried the 2.0 of it, but the 1.0 was in the same ballpark. The first Jones soda they did of Quantum was like a berry lemonade. Ah, dude, I love lemonade fusion drinks. Okay, so now we got our two little things here. So my goal here is to make them like that big. But see, they're a little like, the line weight on these are a little too thick. So I guess I could technically, let me, before we do this, we need to take out all of the stars too. Yeah, this guy is gonna need some work to it, which is why it might just be easier to redraw him. But I'm kind of seeing what we can get away with here. Okay, put these on its own layer. Oh wait, there's one more star I didn't get. Okay, those are the stars. We're just gonna hide those for now. He looks bald now. Oh man. Sheepy, what's up, dude? How you doing? Welcome on in. We're talking about energy drinks and Have any of y'all tried Mr. Beast? I did try it. And to be honest, maybe it's because I'm too used to Hershey. But I don't, there's like no hype behind it. I'm like, this is alright. It just tastes like chocolate. Let's put it this way, it's not bad. It's not bad either, but it's also not amazing. It's definitely just a lot of branding and an influencer pushing it. Oh man, the only thing I'm interested to try is Joyride. Also, I love sour candy. Have you ever tried Warheads before? I'm too hyper for energy drinks. I enjoy Red Bull. I genuinely enjoy the taste of Red Bull, which is a problem. And so I stopped drinking it because I enjoyed it too much. It was all because one of my jobs in college was I was an event manager. So I would, well, I wasn't always a manager, but I eventually became a manager. Let me put this on some layer too. We're really dissecting this guy. But anyways, I was an event manager, and you know, with events, you set up for the event happens, and you need to break down. So we were up so late, and that's when I was like forced into energy drinks. And then it got to the point where I just like love Red Bull. I loved drinking it. I like looked forward to that part of the night. Okay, I think that shape looks a little better. It tastes both the old one and the new one. The new one is more delicious. Are we talking about the new Feastables? Is there a new Feastables? I have no idea. I saw a funny beer at a pizza place last night. It was Buzz Lightyear beer. Or Buzz Light beer. That's amazing. I'm just trying to think of like To Infinity and Beyond, but like the drunk version of that. I needed to grab some cold beers to warm my hands up yesterday. Wait. To warm my hands up yesterday. Oh my god. Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, Feastables got chocolate rebrand. It's funny. I actually like. No shame if you still watch Mr. Beast. That's not what I'm saying, but I really did was like I used to watch like old Mr. Beast. And I think the reason was because he was like a southern boy. Like he was in South or North Carolina, which is like right next to Georgia. And a lot of his friends reminded me of my friends. I kind of enjoyed watching him for that reason. It like gave me like a taste of home. But now Mr. Beast is just like he's a brand. He is a company. So it doesn't quite hit the same anymor. Okay, I think I can combine these two things again. No Secret 100 in the Feastables. Yeah, no Willy Wonka golden ticket. Cold beers to warm up your hands. It's a funny thing to say, but now I get it. His tree planting was great. That's what I appreciate about him, is at least he does the philanthropy stuff. Like again, no shame on Mr. Beast. That's not what I'm trying to say through any of these. Bros low-key fell off. It's funny because that's how I feel about it. I was like, man, I liked when you were doing. He just got too big. But he couldn't do the same things anymore. Like the first video I saw of his was when they were playing like battleships, but real battleships. So like in like some like little tiny little creek, lake, pond in his somewhere. Anyways, that kind of stuff reminds me of Georgia. Oh, this pufferfish, dude. He's looking weird. Did you check out the burnt peanut yet? No, wait. Oh, I gotta do it on this computer. The burnt peanut. I feel like we talked about this. What's up? Oh, what's up, West? Over on Twitter. Oh wait, what do I? Oh wait, I think I did check out the burnt peanut. I think I did, but I am now I'm forgetting. Like I think I actually did look it up, but now I'm forgetting. What kind of things are going in Georgia? It's a lot of trees, a lot of swamps, a lot of creeks and lakes and stuff. Shout out Twitter viewer. Burnt peanut switch. I need to honestly just see like a picture, I think. Oh, he's the VTuber, right? Yeah. So the burnt peanut reminds me of there's another streamer I watch occasionally. Her name is Sun Glitters, and I found her through when I was watching a bunch of the World of Warcraft OnlyFangs stuff. But she's like the burnt peanut, but she's a potato. And so, but she's German as well, speaking in English. It's funny that you actually talk about the reopen of oh my god, my brain, of the Clon sketch redeems. It's coming up soon. It's coming up very soon, the redeem for it, because now I'm done with them, except for Rubby's. But Rubby he counts but doesn't count because I know him personally. So, and I know he's not like itching to get his. He can wait. He's cool with waiting, is what I should say. It's about to be a blizzard in the south. Dude, I heard, Sheepy. I heard that like you guys are actually gonna get snow. Although I never believe it until I see it. I have been fooled too many times. Although it always sucked when I would hear that like there was like snow coming to the south, because it would always hit like North Carolina, Tennessee, North Georgia. But I lived like if you just put a dot smack dab in the middle of Georgia, that's like where I grew up. And so it like snow would never get that low because it was just too warm. So, but man, it is comical that when I was growing up, even if there was like good evidence that there would be snow, like good speculation, good estimates that there would be snow, school would get canceled. Like there wouldn't even be snow on the ground and school would get canceled because there was a chance of it. And just funny because like then it wouldn't snow but you're also not at school because we have zero salt trucks to deal with it. So that's why it's dangerous, is because if it did in fact snow and people went out on the road, it would actually be dangerous. So that's why it's like a weird thing. And usually it didn't snow, it would just get wet and then freeze. So it would be more ice than snow. As someone that grew up I don't feel bad for you not getting snow. Yeah. Dude, as a kid, you just would I just wanted snow so badly. Like that's all you ever wanted was actual snow. As someone that, sorry, just read that. I grew up there and moved to Seattle about 8 years ago. Oh, you're talking about Tennessee? Yeah, so you understand the southern type, but I would say Tennessee had a better chance of getting snow. I mean, it's still about the same as Georgia, where it just didn't really happen. I'm doing the cleanup now. This dizzy guy, I'm this dizzy boy. As a kid, snow days meant go outside and help shovel. Never. I don't even think people owned shovels in Georgia. It would be like actual shovels, not snow shovels. Check DMs you sent with all 6. Let's go. I'll show them off here one sec. How is Seattle? I heard it's fall. Yeah, I heard that too. I actually watched the Channel 5 thing last night. He was talking about Seattle. Trying to think, like, the forehead on this Dizzy guy is looking a little weird. Yeah, you're finally at the 70 chugs mark. Let me, oh, wait, this is... No, sorry. I'm all over the place. Oh, you changed your profile picture. Which chugs is your PFP? Okay, let me, I think the easiest way is to turn this off so that then I can, add it in. So my layout is a little different. Alright, we got new chugs hot off the press by Proxima. Move that to the side. So we got the Ice Cube chugs. Did you put an, I like that you put an ice eye patch on the Ice Cube chugs. The Ghost chugs, Grim Reaper chugs, they're a pairing. You know? It's like the Grim Reaper has come for chugs and now he's a ghost. Box chugs. Cardboard box chugs. And I love the demon chugs. Looks like you put a lot of time into that one. There's more detail in that one. So this marks 70 chugs. Yeah, the Chugazon box. Yeah, I was gonna say I hate that my gut went to calling it an Amazon box. Isn't that crazy that like Amazon is almost owning like a box that you get in the mail? Isn't that crazy? Because I was, like you said, Chugazon box, and in my head, I was, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, an Amazon box. And it's like, no, you can ship anything in a cardboard box. They're becoming like the Pyrex, you know? They're just like, or like Tupperware. They're like owning that. It's not the best, you know, it's still a beautiful place. Yeah, dude, Seattle is like beautiful last time I went there, and so it's crazy to hear that. It's still pretty. Yeah, Mount Rainier in the background. It's like Demon Chugs has a swag walk. Yeah, he's got that like he's gonna be walking up to you like this. He's like, "What's up?" Chugzilla, same wavelength. Yeah, yeah, totally. I'm just like, man, Amazon. Why did you make everything so easy that it's hard to say no to ordering on things on Amazon? Dang you, Amazon. Good stuff, Proxima. As always. I can't believe you're almost at 100 chugs. Alright, so we're back to this guy. What I'm struggling with here is like this. Let's separate this for a second, because I want his, let's hide it too. Actually, I think, no, that part is fine. That's not the part that is the issue. It's this part needs to like, yeah, be more like that. Okay. All right. I'm doing a little cooking here. Or should I go all the way? Yeah, let's try this out. Really trying to not have to redraw this guy. And then we're gonna stretch it a little bit, which I hate doing. Oh my god. Okay. Like there. I don't think I changed much. Now that I think about it, I don't think I did change a lot. Wait a minute. That did make a difference. It's like you kind of always have to see what you started with, but I think even that alone helps me with my issue. And then we go back to here and then move. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wait, what? Why isn't that moving? There we go. All right, then that should go right there. Mrs. Puffs is getting, he's getting a facelift. SpongeBob. Why? Poor Mrs. Puff. I love that as a kid, you're like so team SpongeBob, and then you grow up and you realize Squidward was right the whole time. Like, if I knew a guy like SpongeBob in my life, I would not, you know, I would try to keep him out of my life. He's just such a problem, you know. Okay, I think, oh, okay. I'm like, I don't know really what I'm trying to solve anymore. I kind of just want to like space these out more, and then I guess put this on its own layer, so I can just move it around freely. And I move. I think it's like specifically this one that's been giving me the most trouble, but that starts to work. Okay, that starts to work. I think I can stretch this out so it matches a little bit better. Man, this thing has really been dissected. Okay, and then here. Alright, we're not even at the difficult part yet. But I think that shape works. 10 days left because there will be 128 chugs with Chugsberry. I'm not making 2 a day. Yeah. You gotta do the one day. Alright, now let's combine these. Let's do the actual cleanup. I think I gotta make this a little skinnier. Fill in the gaps now. All right. Okay. One chug variation each day. The only thing you might want to do is think about, like, get a list together of the chugs you want to make, or similar to how I did CLONimals, is like come up with some way to like randomize it, or you know, make the idea for you. Because that's what I love about Inktober, is like there is the prompt that you can go off of. Because I will say, whenever I do little like 1 a day challenges, the thing that gets me the most is like, what do I do today? Stubby, welcome on in. Howdy. Oh yeah, I wanted to change the howdy from being a subscriber emote to just a follower emote, since more people use that than the hello. Okay, so now is the tough part, where we need to like make these rings around him better, just better. So I think I'm too poor to give you proper welcome in today. Oh no. Maybe I just get rid of these and I just have a bunch of stars above his head. Who's with me? Okay, because I feel like the dizzy lines with the way that I did them. So now we just sort of can move these around. So we'll put one there. Put one down here. Maybe up here. No, I liked it down there. I'll move. I think just the stars. I think he looks dizzy with the eyes alone. So I think we can get away with. Okay. We're getting closer. It goes like there. Just trying to evenly space them out. This is the biggest star, so I feel like the biggest star should go like there. And then we do end up moving this guy to over here. Yeah, he's looking dizzy. Right? If you saw this, you'd be like, he's dizzy. Because the stars will be yellow. It's like a star halo. Yeah, it is kind of... actually, you're making me want to do this now. Because you're right. That is kind of what I'm seeing, too. Maybe we can angle some of them, too. A little bit. And then... put one... Yeah, make them a little bit... Yeah, I don't think we'll escape the halo look, which is fine. It doesn't... Just kind of make them like staggered from each other. And it'll just be a halo, which in a sense it should be. You know, if we did add the lines back, it's like I think this one's pretty successful. It's like, oh. Maybe like that. If we made this a little bit bigger. That. Okay. Alright, bear with me here. And then we actually just duplicate it, and then we reflect it vertically. And we just, like, I feel like that looks better. Because... Put that there. Let's actually just group that. Alright, and then you fit all of the stars on this. Actually, we should go here. This one's in a good spot. Rotate it. Okay. All right. Let's test this out now. So now I need to like let me that. Yeah, because the line around him won't be a black line. It'll, but I actually think I'm going to apply this. Oh, I thought I could apply it. Maybe I flatten it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Apply layer mask. Okay, so now that's applied everything that we just did. So it looked like that, but I think for the sake of visualization here, it should be like that. Okay, we combine the two. Yeah, he's looking dizzy. And then we technically still have these. So let me see if we can put those anywhere. One right there. I think this could just get deleted. Then we push this one over there. Push this one. Dude, this guy has had a full, yeah, Mrs. Puff has had a full facelift here. And then we'll just erase this one. Phew, this has come a long way. Looking like a freshly bunkered puffer. Yeah, he's just been bong around the head. Cool. Okay, this guy, I kind of wish I had the original version of him, like for a side-by-side, but this has come a long way. I'm gonna at least combine those two together. All right, and then we're gonna do the final. I'm gonna combine these two. Well, so right now the only thing that's not on the same layer is this ring, which I think is fine. So let me oh, there was an ad break. Oh, my bad. I don't think everyone was hit by it. What animal do y'all want to see? Oh, for you? For your chugs? All right. No, like in IRL? Oh man. I've always wanted to pet a panda or a tiger, but pandas feel easier to pet than the tiger. I would love to just be able to give a panda like a big ol' hug. Wagby, welcome on in, Ducks fan. Coming in hot with that positivity. With that, we're all gonna make it. Mark Zuckerberg's sister said, "Wag me," and I believed it. I want to see a whale shark. It's my favorite animal. Let's go. A whale shark, that'd be crazy. I did see an orca in person, in the wild, not at like SeaWorld. It swam under our boat, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a little scary. Like, orcas are no joke. In the wild? Yeah, I was in Seattle. Wait, we were talking about Seattle earlier. But more specifically, Friday Harbor, which is like off the coast from Seattle. So, not Seattle. Anyways, one of my family members like worked there for a little bit on this like tiny little island called Friday Harbor. But we took a boat ride, and one of the guys was like, "Okay, I think someone said they spotted an orca in the area, and actually it's like right over there, so we are legally have to turn off our boat and let it pass." And so that's exactly what happened, but it went like under our boat. Like, you looked over the edge and you just saw this like black and white whale, you know, just go under you. And it's like, it was a little scary because those things are scary, you know, but it was really cool to see in person. Yeah, the Northwest Pacific is really cool, which is like the stuff I just like never got to see as a kid, because like growing up in Georgia, that's like literally the opposite side of America, is that like literally the opposite. And the US is pretty big, so it's definitely a trip to get out there. I used to do a little game show to a little stream about me giving a bad description of a Pokemon made by me. Sounds like starting to sound like Pokédoll, which don't let me forget to do today. I really want to stay on like a streak with Pokédoll. So maybe I do that. Maybe I take a quick break and do that. I wanted to see how far in a streak. The thing with the streak that I have to remember is to do it on the weekends. when I'm not streaming. And that's a 3-day drive at least. Yeah, if you're gonna drive. Yeah, driving from, because Georgia to Los Angeles is also is a 3-hour drive, and we did that twice. But one of the times, we just said F it, and we just wanted to get to LA. So we did it in 2 days. Oh, never again. All right, so Dizzy Pufferfish, we successfully fixed, so I don't have to redraw it. But before we get to this one, who we might skip because the idea is almost there, I don't think I can fix the line work on this one. I think I have to completely redraw it. And there are things I really want to change about it. And I just don't think I can do it. So we might skip this one. But, you know, we're at the hour mark, so let me have some Pokadol fun real quick. All right, Pokadol. I think I have a. If I go to my drawing cam, I think I have a Pokadol window capture. I can copy that over to this area. Oh, I did have a window capture thing already. Okay. Let me delete that and then change this to Pokadol. There we go. Okay. Guess the Pokemon. It's purple with an X. Its description dark is it grabs kids and flies them away and drops them. It's purple with an X. Is Metagross isn't purple, is it? Who else has an X on him? Metagross is the only one I can think that has an X. I'm colorblind, so I don't know if he's purple or blue. No? Okay. Well, then I don't know. The balloon one. Yeah. Drift Bloom or the blimp one. Yeah, you got it, Lifelongs. That's totally it. Uh-oh, we're getting free views. Let me get my moderation section out here. Drift Bloom. Yeah, okay, it was Drift Bloom. Okay, cool. All right, thanks for the free views, Mellow. But I banned them. Okay, cool. Yeah, we are making it, dude. All right, so as usual, we're doing the first 3 generations, and I am gonna start off today. Can't be Drift Bloom. I was gonna start off with Drift Bloom, but we are going to do Slugma. Okay, so what do we know about Slugma? This one should be easier for people who only kind of know Pokemon. It is a Generation 1 Pokemon, and it is a baby Pokemon. So it's a baby Pokemon that evolves. It's the baby one, and it's not fire. It cannot be Charmander, 100%. A safe guess would be something like Bulbasaur or Squirtle, or a normal type. But all we know about it is that it's so here's the unfortunate thing. It can't be Pikachu because Pokadol takes into account like where Pokemon is currently. So Pikachu's technically evolution 2. So it's just a thing that we have to remind ourselves of, unfortunately. I kind of I wish it like stayed stuck within the. I'm gonna try Bulbasaur. Because the reason I wanted to try Bulbasaur was he has 2 typings, and I was wondering, so he does in fact, whatever this Pokemon is, it has 2 typings. And Pichu is not Gen 1, so it can't be Pichu either. So, and now I'm realizing it can't be Squirtle either because it has to have 2 typings. So like, oh, and it can't be poison. I was about to say Ghastly because Ghastly is ghost poison, but it's not poison either. So I'm trying to think. This one's tough because let me try Geodude because I think Geodude is rock ground or ground rock. So we're about to find that out. So it's no. I was correct that it's those 2. We're not learning anything here. We're really struggling. Can't be Gengar because he's fully evolved. It has to be the baby Pokemon. Gen 1's tough because if we're talking true Gen 1, nothing had 2 typings, but now it has 2 typings. Oh, Pidgey is flying normal. And is none of these colors. Oh, I typed in fly. Pidgey is a really good guess. Pidgey is a really good guess. And it might be the winner. Oh, it's not. Wow. So, wait, didn't we run into this exact same problem? Oh, it was Gen 3 though. So it can be found in the grassland. It's brown, so it can't be Rattata. It is normal flying. Oh, duh. It's, Spearow. Oh no, it's not Spearow. Spearow can definitely be found in the grassland. What? Okay, so normal flying. What else is normal flying in Gen 1? I thought for sure that was it. Normal flying. Who else is normal flying? Pidgey is like the main one. This guy sucks! Yeah, apparently I do. Yeah, and brown. Pidgey. You'd think. Yeah, it's like, but Pidgey was basically it, but it wasn't. It can only be found in the grasslands. I think whatever the next guess is, we're gonna be right. Because the fact that it wasn't Pidgey and it wasn't Spearow. Oh no. It doesn't fly. I was gonna say Farfetch'd. But Farfetch'd doesn't evolve either. Wait. Don't tell me it's Farfetch'd because Farfetch'd now technically has like an Evo to it. That would be lame. That would be really lame. I'm not gonna guess Farfetch'd yet because we're that close. But what's normal flying? Oh my, you're right. Yep. Sheepy got it. Yep. Doduo. I forget about Doduo all the time. Just because it's a Pokemon that you almost never would want to catch. It was Doduo. You got it, Sheepy. Thank you. I was really stuck on that one. Doduo is quite literally a Pokemon I don't think about. Yeah, your Pidgey guess was like really what got us there. Yeah, 2 heads are better than 1. This guy does not stink. All right. So as you guys know, the next 2, the next few I just try to get as fast as possible. That's Wailord. That is Wailord. That's our big boy right there. All right. This Pokemon overcame its sorrow to evolve a sturdy new body. Blank faces its opponents bravely using a bone. Oh, easy. Easy. This is Cubone. Is it Marowak? This happened yesterday. Or I guessed like the Evo to it, and then it wasn't the... They're basically the same Pokemon. That's so lame. Screw you, Marowak. We almost got it. All right, Zoom. That is... My first guess will be Salamence. Okay, it's not Salamence. All right, since I didn't get it, now everyone, feel free to put in guesses here. Is that for Alligator? Yeah, Cubone is cuter. Let's be real. Who is that? Bazooka baby Pokemon. Bazooka baby Pokemon. Doesn't that look like Salamence though? Wait, maybe it's I was about to say like the Evo to Salamence, but both of them don't look like Salamence. So I forgot the name. Bazooka baby Pokemon, but it has their baby like a gun. Green. Is that green? I can't see the color. Is it within the first 3 generations, Proxima? On their head. Bazooka Pokemon? Oh, but are you talking about it? Not that new dragon one, are you? Oh man, this one's actually kind of tough. What's getting me is this like little sliver of color there. Okay, so it can't be that Proxima because this is only Gen 1 through 3. To keep it easier. It's this little sliver of color that's getting me here. And then this red tile. That's why I thought it was Salamence. Like, that definitely felt like his wing right there and his tail. What are we looking at here? I want to get this right. I don't think it's for alligator. Totodile? It's I don't think it's Totodile either. What are we looking at here? If that like triangle was reversed, then it definitely would be for alligator. What is this thing? I'm stumped. I'm stumped on this one. I'm only typing in. See, it can't be for alligator. For alligator is like blue. But I was thinking it was the little spikes on his back, but it can't be that either. Whoa, this one's tough. Okay, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? Oh, the middle stage? So you're thinking Croconaw? Oh, yeah, I gotta read. You know what? We're gonna do it just because I need this picture to zoom out a little bit. It was Croconaw! Wait, his tail looks like that? I never knew his tail was just a straight up like diamond. Good guess. I knew it was like, I kept saying for alligator, but I just never knew. I never knew he had just straight up a diamond. I thought it was like, just like the other two, like a triangle on the back. You know, like how his head and like back is? I was a doubter. But we got it. I was close. But yeah, it was the middle Evo. So let's go. Alright, cool. That's Pokedol for today. Keep up our streak. So we're gonna skip this, like I said. I think we're gonna skip her because I still need to redraw her. This guy is gonna take some work as well, but he's good at least. Never think it'll always be the first and last. Consider the middle Evo, the one that everyone always forgets about. All right. Well, this guy needs some work. Oh, my keyboard. There we go. This guy's gonna need some work. If anyone knows, and Mojave, you might know, when does has the new episode of Fallout already released, or does it release at a certain time? Pokemon Made a Pokemon just for Flamingo and Scarlet. Yeah, they did. And it just looks like a straight up Flamingo too. That's what I thought was so funny about it. There's like not much like Pokemon-ness to it. It should be up at midnight. Oh, so technically it comes out Thursday. But maybe midnight East Coast time means 9 p.m. my time. Is Flamingo's the only normal one? Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, basically we're just gonna make the bone structure inside of him. No, it was up like, oh, midnight today, duh. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, I wanna watch it. Squawk. What do you mean Flamingo Pokemons don't have pogo sticks? Look, I don't make the rules. I literally messaged Pokemon and I was like, you better put this thing on a pogo stick or else. I'll have my people call your people. You better put this guy on a pogo stick. I mean, think about it. Let's think about it from Pokemon's perspective. If you put that Pokemon Flamingo on a pogo stick, people would like it more. Just saying. Actually, I could have done all of this a nicer way. We're just moving this Flamingo's bone structure really quick. Get those bones fixed. Go. Fix those bones. So I have an idea for the fire starter for my fake mon region. Bring a bat with fire wings. Or being a bat with fire. I want to see it. I want to see your interpretation of this. It's this drawing is a nice change of pace. It's like I'm drawing in the negative, which is cool. Basically just gonna keep adding bones. Keep adding bones where I can. Even bones that don't make sense, like these two. A flamingo has tons of bones in its tail. Oh, Proxima, I'll catch you later. Sorry, I'm just now seeing your comment. Have a great night. Have some good rest. I hope Pibble has found a way to invade your recommendations. No, I see. We were viewing it on TikTok, and I don't have TikTok, so there's no way for it to invade me. Gotta wash the belly. Cool. I actually think. Oh, it could go longer though. We'll do that. We'll do this, and then on here. All right. And then combine. All right, we're getting there. He already looks a lot better. This flamingo here. This flamingo is anatomically correct as well. Didn't really give him a pelvis or anything. Gonna kind of like fake one somewhere. As long as there's bones somewhere, I think it's fine. As long as we have that like cartoony looking bone. Yeah. Nice. All right. I didn't realize there were still pencil marks down here. I do really like this CLONimal though. I like this CLONimal because it's like different. Bone in with extra pink sauce. Yeah, he's still got the bones. Although I'm gonna be honest, unless I'm eating wings, I do love a boneless. Did y'all actually try the pink sauce? I did not. I did not get to try the pink sauce. Okay, this is looking pretty good, actually. Did anyone else try the pink sauce? Did it taste like the color pink? No one did. Did anyone try the Szechuan sauce? When that came out. Yeah, it gave Crayola vibes. Wait, the Szechuan sauce? You still have a packet? Let's go. Yeah, at this point, that's like a collector's item, right? Yeah, I never make it. That I will say that is the issue with being in a really big city like LA. It's like if you ever do want to try stuff like that, chances are there's a bunch of other people who do too. Like I'm thinking about like the Baja Blast pie. No, the pink sauce gave big Crayola. Oh, okay. I never get to try these special things. Unless I get a care package. Okay, I do want this flamingo to be like pitch black on the inside. I want his aura to be pitch black. No. I think it'll add to the shockness of it if everything is properly filled in. All right. That getting close here. Let's see. Yeah, I really like this flamingo. I don't think I've ever seen pink sauce in store. It's always that cream color. Oh man. Does anyone remember the Shrek ketchup? God, I remember being a kid and being like, "Mom, like, can we get the green or purple ketchup?" I think I tried it once and it was disgusting. It was well, it's not even that it was disgusting. It was just the fact that it was a color made it disgusting. I don't know what sauces y'all are talking about, but they sound gross. Come on, you had to have remembered the Shrek Heinz. I think it was Heinz ketchup. Remember that? Remember? Okay, I think this guy's done. Okay, the only part I forgot right here. Different colors of ketchup, I remember. Yeah. It definitely tasted different than normal ketchup. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I ain't unk enough for colored ketchup. Yeah, that is definitely like, I was a child for that. I mean, it was whenever Shrek came out. That was Shrek, right? Let me look this up. What's the super cool aura color? Pink. Shrek ketchup. Yeah, okay, wait. So let me look it up on this computer now. I'm gonna pull up this ketchup that I guess am I the only one who remembers? Shrek ketchup. Here we go. This is the best picture I could find. Okay, maybe just one of them was Shrek, but the other one was purple. Okay, it was Shrek. Yeah. All right, get ready, y'all. Get ready. Here we go. Who remembers this? We might have been in 1st or 2nd grade. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Crystal Pepsi? I do remember trying Crystal Pepsi. And I actually don't remember what I think of it. Yeah, I'm glad they brought it back a few years ago to try. Oh, I didn't even realize they brought it back. Well, this was the ketchup. This was the ketchup. So it had to happen, obviously, after Shrek had come out. Never would have looked like that. Pepsi Blue. Ah, man. Gross ash ketchup. Actually, I actually liked that poison. My brothers love Pepsi Blue. Brother, ew. I'm trying to find another photo now. Coca-Cola. No one probably will remember this. But I got like a t-shirt of this. And so I forever remember this. You know, Coca-Cola has so many different, like, they've tried new Coke, whatever, but for some reason this was the one I remembered a lot because I had a t-shirt that I was given, you know, through a promotional thing. But Coca-Cola C2. Does anyone remember C2? It was a blip. Yeah, and actually the reason I can't relate to y'all on Pepsi is because I never drink Pepsi. I was not allowed growing up in Georgia. Just kidding, but in my family it wasn't. But I have a feeling no one remembers Coca-Cola C2. Yeah, Southerners drank Coke. Yeah, we drank Coke. I drink Coke. I only fly Delta. Those were the main Atlanta things that you're not allowed to go outside of. Did it taste like Pepsi? Yeah, I'm pretty sure clear Pepsi tasted like Pepsi. Does anyone actually like Pepsi more than Coke? I think there are people who do like Pepsi more than Coke. And I don't, you know, at this point, I used to make fun of it, but at this point I don't care. But Coca-Cola is so much better. Fight me on that. Sweet tea and fried chicken, baby. Oh yeah, and Chick-fil-A. That's the other one I don't stray from. Chick-fil-A is my favorite. Some people do, and it's weird. I don't like syrupy soda. That's my main thing. Is like I just don't like Pepsi's very syrupy for me, whereas Coca-Cola is very carbonated. I think that's the difference. To me, that's always been the difference between the two. Do you want more? I almost said stevia because you said Zevia. Do you want more syrup, or do you want more carbonation? Some people hate carbonation, some people hate syrup. And so that's the difference between if you like Pepsi or... Yeah, Coke burns all the way down and I love it. I love that feeling. But we are Zevia stands now. And I gotta say, now that we've been drinking Zevia for a while, it has like kicked my soda addiction. I'll still get soda every once in a while, but with certain meals or if I'm at a restaurant, but it's been nice. Like, Zevia kicked it for me. I'm no longer addicted to soda, which I'm proud of. But yes, if you like carbonation, Zevia, you cannot drink a can of Zevia without burping. That is just how it goes. Okay, sorry. I'm like, what I'm doing with this drawing is, oh. That's good. Soda's not great for you. Exactly. And because I honestly don't drink a lot of alcohol unless I'm like out with friends. I'm gonna try to do. That's a little too much. Let's just abandon this idea. So because I don't drink a lot of alcohol, it's like the next best thing is to drink soda, and say, or I just drink water, but that's not allowed. Just kidding. That's a joke. We all need to drink water. I need to drink more of it. But yeah, so like, because Zevia has stevia in it, it's like stevia is non-addictive. And I think that's what finally did it. It took a while. And I will say, yeah. Oh, what's up, Mulgore? Well, come on in. Yeah, ew, water. But Zevia is how I convince myself. Oh, I'm drinking water. As you know, Gigi and I are big Zevia fans. And I will say, if you do try Zevia, it's maybe not good at first. It definitely, I think it takes a little bit of time and finding the flavor that you like. Okay, I think this guy, oh, you know what I should do with this? Let me try this out. This just occurred to me. Let's see if I can do this in a clever way where I pull from. Yeah. Yeah, let me merge those and then kind of clean it up a little bit. Yeah, I think he needed the X on the eye, because, like, when you getting shocked, it's like you're almost dying, you know, when cartoons do it. Cool. Alright, this guy is, signed and sealed. Let's combine everything now. Now I'm just seeing all these little bits in there. Now I'm kind of overdoing it, but there's the fix. Okay, on to the next. Oh my gosh, all of the CLONimals. I think this is why I stopped where I was at with CLONimals, because all of them are just slightly complicated. Can I grab the purple camera? Yeah. Where is the purple camera? Yes, grab the purple camera. There you go. You heading out? Nice. Nice. Okay, we gotta zoom out for this guy. Okay. You gotta do that. I don't think I'll color CLONimals today. I'm trying to get through the part this has been the roadblock for me for a while now, is cleaning up the line work. Because once the line work is cleaned up, coloring is obviously so much easier. But man, this is just this is why CLONimals has been taking so long. I feel like I've just been like procrastinating having to do this part. And it was funny because for a while there was like a whole sheet of CLONimals that I guess I had never scanned in. So I thought I was getting close to finishing them, and then I realized there was this gap of like 20 of them that I didn't have. Maybe like 18, but whatever. A good amount of them. And I was like, oh shoot. And the problem is they're all really good ones too. These are like some of my favorites. But And then like the tiger, for instance, I think is actually I need to put like a red. The tiger is the first one to get like the red mark, because although I cannot tell the difference between that red and that orange, so it is gonna be yellow. Yellow for caution. Yellow, I can at least see the little difference. Actually, I wonder if I can do in After Effects. You can change the colors you're allowed to use that I use on like the side of the screen for labels and stuff. I wonder if you can do that in Photoshop. I've never looked. But there is a chance we color CLONimals today. I'm gonna see how far I can get. I'm really trying to break through any like either laziness or fatigue I might have, because I want to get these done so badly. We're just not gonna worry about that, because I also want all of you to have your CLONimal. Like, that hit me earlier this week when I saw one of my buddies that I'm in a Discord with, like, started using. I had already sent him his CLONimal because it was just easier, and his was done. It was the Pouty Zebra, and I was using it as a PFP, and I was like, oh man, I want everyone else to have their CLONimal, so that's why I'm really trying to get these done. So at the very least, I can send you like the PNG of your CLONimal. And I might do it where I might just see like from who's in chat, like just raise your hand and be like, I want mine now. I can send it to you. Because there are a lot of people who have a CLONimal who have not showed up to a stream since then. So sounds like they're not in a rush to get theirs. How do people feel about the soda squirt? Dude, apparently my dad likes it because it keeps appearing in my Dizza. Dizza. That's funny. This isn't calling you out. I swear. It was just funny because I haven't seen you in a little bit, and I said what I just said, and you're like, I want mine now. That was perfect. I probably will. Like, because I know who shows up to stream. I know y'all at this point who shows up. So I probably will. I will prioritize everyone who shows up and send them theirs. That was funny, Dizza. I hope you're doing well. It's so funny. I'll take finalized versions of all of mine by end of week, thank you. Actually, I might hold myself to that. By Sunday, I'll try to have them done. Because I know you were joking, but I almost need someone to be like, I need this now. Shoot, now I want soda. I know, we were talking about soda, I want it too. Like, I want like a real soda, not Zevia. Been busy and not using Twitch much, but still hop on. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been fun. We're still doing... We stopped doing CLONimals for a bit to do all of the Clon original drawings. But I wanted to use today as a day to like really put a dent in this, if not finish this part of the CLONimals. I most certainly was not joking. Yeah, see? There we go. He was not joking, so I have to do it. I want a copy of everyone's CLONimals by 2 hours. Well, I mean, technically I could get that to you. You didn't say what condition. I could just, see, this is nice with how I've exported it because I get to just do this. And then go, export as. And then, oh, I probably, good thing this won't end stream. This is what I like about having my Photoshop on a different computer. Because if I like kind of break it. So this is the nice thing with when I need to export this, with how I've set it up. I can export all of them in one click. But this is them cropped to their proportions, so it's not like they're all equal in a square. But that is how easy it is with how I've set it up. I can export all 100 in a click of a button. So my CLONimal is the coolest. No, mine is the coolest. I actually forget which one yours is, Ducks fan. There's a lot of them I forgot who has what. And then there's some I know who have theirs. Like I know Stubby has Mike Bison because we've talked about it so much. I have some absolute bangers. Let's go. I love hearing y'all call them bangers. Makes me happy. I think I like there being a line break between these two things. So uncool it's forgettable. No! Actually, I forget which one you have, Flamingo. Seal, I think, but Catnip Brain, who knows? Oh, the cute little, yeah, I mean, I have the spreadsheet. I could look this up. But I'm gonna leave it a surprise. Dude, this guy's gonna take a sec. Cause, we gotta get his eyes all cleaned up here. Although it shouldn't take longer than the pufferfish. I think the pufferfish was one of the few CLONimals I was like, this is why I'm procrastinating. I don't want to deal with this right now. Oh, let me turn off. Draw a line there. My penguin is top tier. You did get a good penguin. Penguins are one of my favorite animals. And a character I've drawn a lot. So you basically, I think it was that and like the panda and the frog. I was like, okay, these are all things I've drawn like many times in my life. So they should naturally come out better. Oh, the cat that I drew. I think that one's Tank's. I think Tank owns the, like the pompous cat. That's what it is, the pompous cat. And of course, the cat came out good, because we like the cats. Putting daughter to sleep, then I'll come back. Yeah, let's go! We got Dizza on stream. Try to make some of those like actually round. Ooh, okay. Sometimes I don't know where to. There's like so many little fixes that need to be made. That's a little overwhelming. I also should not be looking at a CLONimal this zoomed in. They're not meant to be looked at this zoomed in. CLONimals are meant to be small. That's kind of the point. But here we are. It's just there's a lot of this. There's just a lot of the speckles inside of shapes that I want to get rid of. I don't know how they got there. I'm also convinced that it's the same scanner, but scanning from my MacBook compared to scanning from my PC, I swear I get a different result. I swears it. But good news, not that anyone was wondering or asking, I finally got a cable for my printer, because I've been having so many printer problems because I've been trying to print over Wi-Fi, and it's such a pain. So finally got a cable for that, so I'm also hoping that yields a better result. Is this his leg? Yeah. Okay, I need to zoom out again. I'm looking at too much detail here. This guy is definitely inspired by Hollow Knight. So now I want to fill in some of the text here. And I still haven't technically beaten Silk Song either. I beat the one. There's multiple endings basically, and I wanna get the better ending. Wi-Fi is the biggest pain in the butt for printers. I know. It's like, it just never wants to like work consistently. So I finally, like, I don't know what was taking me so long, but I finally got just a printer cable. It's like, just let me hook this up to my PC. Let me just guarantee it's gonna be connected. Yeah, like before, the reason I finally pulled the trigger was for the Monday stream for Sketch and Stitch. I needed to print out a version of Clippy, and it was giving me so much trouble. It took me forever to print out Clippy. To the point where I was getting worried that I wouldn't have a version of Clippy for stream, that I would just draw him on a garment. Because that would be faster than figuring this out. Alright. Let's see. I'm just gonna get rid of some of like the speckliness in here. Yeah, and this was the other, so this is the other quality check of, oh, my cat wants out of here. Oh, you need your food, Snuggie. Your sister eat all of it? Oh. You stay away. Stay here. Well, now I forgot what I was talking about. When are Clippy iPad bags coming out? Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Because I can make laptop bags, and I have. A Clippy one wouldn't be that bad. With maybe like a Windows 8 background on it. Or not Windows. Why did I say Windows 8? Why did Windows 8 come to mind? Windows XP. Although, when was Clippy introduced? When was the OG Clippy introduced? Was that Windows 99? Or was it XP? Because I know it wasn't Windows 95. Vista? Really? No. Vista? But Vista came out after XP, right? I'm like, I really want to remember now. Hey, what's up, Link? Link, do you know the answer to this? What operating system did Clippy first show up on? If you remember. If not, anyone is welcome to look this up. If anyone else cares. For 1,000 invisible coins. You can guess. Oh, I missed the final Clippy stitched version. Oh, here. Office 97? Wait, so there was a 95, 97, and 99? I mean, I guess that's every 2 years. Oh yeah, was it first in like Word? I'm forgetting too. I also didn't realize there was an ad break going. Let me go get the final Clippy stitched version. All right. Oh, Office, my bad. Yeah, I mean, that makes more sense that Clippy was introduced for Microsoft Office. Here's the final Clippy. So he'll look good. I should put it on, but that's the final Clippy. Put it on over the shirt? I should just put it on.
Just later.
I feel like I just.
And then you'd have clouds.
I'll be like the true. Missed that stream as well. It was a good one. And I actually, I basically kind of finished the like logo for Sketch and Stitch too.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'll keep it on. Cool. Yeah, so like I like the fit of it too. I like where it lays because if you like put a jacket over this, you know, it'll still be there.
I like the cloud collars.
You like the cloud collar? Jeej loves when patterns show up. Oh my god, I didn't even, you put on the USA
Yeah, because I
jersey.
was cold and the sweater was not doing anything. Sweater sleeve.
I do love a hockey jersey. I love where it ends. Perfect. Yeah. This is funny. Clippy became widely disliked for intrusive. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't like before Clippy became like a nostalgia thing for people of like, oh, remember Clippy? Clippy was great. I'm like,
Clippy
I never.
was annoying.
Yeah, Clippy was annoying. He would pop up and be like, hey, do you need help? I'm like, no, go away. And he's like, all right. And he'd pop up again. Are you sure you don't need help? Yeah, I like this. I like that it's embroidered too. This is so LA fashion, isn't it? Yeah, this is Jeej coded. Jeej is also taking a picture of me.
Because you look really cute.
Yeah, Jeej is LA fashion right now.
They need a fit check.
Maybe. Clippy is good for like fun and jokes. Yeah, exactly. Not for actually being productive. Oh, nice. Yeah. Man, this background really.
It's such a good.
This is
it
really like.
photographs really well.
Yeah. Let's go.
Photographs
Yeah, if I do
really
product, when we make products and we have to do product photos, I need to just use this as a background because it like I need to put like one nail or it doesn't show up on stream, but then we can like hang stuff from it and those will be the product photos. We'll just
paint
be
the nail like white.
yeah, because this like the way that the like sunlight hits it too, it just looks really good. So looks better than on stream. Photoshop cam. All right, let's get back to this silly guy. He's looking good. I like this moth. I forget who has the moth. Tell Customline they did good. Hey, Customline did good.
Thanks.
Yeah. Clippy. I like Clippy. Clippy Chug. You can get these clear, transparent, sticky hooks. We bought them. Oh, like the, not command hooks, right? That would work too. That way, if I did want to take it off, command hook is a good idea instead of driving a nail. The thing is, like if I did put one like up here, you'd never see it. But I think with what you're saying, still works really great. But also clear would look good, because then if I had to hang the shirt on that, it would look good. Or just a small thumbtack. I'd wear this, the thumbtack would come out if I'm hanging like a heavy garment on top of it. No, I was joking around with Jeej though. Our apartment has 2 bathrooms in it, and one of the bathrooms is like the office one, and this doesn't get used that often, especially not like the shower or anything. And I was thinking to myself, I could make that into like a little like dark room for photography. Because I could just like put a setup in there. Because I'm gonna want like to get the products and take nice like product photos of them. But I don't want to hire anyone. I want to do it myself. So let's see. We're almost done with this guy. Almost done. CLONimals like 1 through 20 are gonna be like the true OG CLONimals, because I did not spend this much time on them with their line work. Just use telekinesis. Imagine being able to just use telekinesis, put the shirt where you want it, and just go take the photo. That would be nice. Where do I learn how to do that, actually? Is there like a YouTube video on that? Because that would be sick. I wonder if 11 from Stranger Things got into content creation later in life. You should use your bathroom. I mean, no, it definitely gets used. Like, I use it to go to the bathroom and wash my hands, but the shower in there does not get used. And luckily, I don't have to worry about cold weather. So like the pipes freezing is like never a consideration for here. Let's see. Which side should I? So, all right, now I'm getting a little too technical, but I think it's because I like this moth so much. But if you look at the wings, this side is a lot further out than the other side. And so I was thinking about just doing that. And then going up a little bit and out to the side again. And now they're looking a little bit more lined up. Good suit. There's so much I want to correct about this, but at some point I need to just move on. Because it needs that sketchy look to it. Like, I didn't even touch up here. I think there's a pretty good 30-day course for $100. Let me find the link. Yeah. Post, you know what? Post a link in chat so everyone can click it. A totally safe link. If I see a link from Link, I'm gonna click it. This is a joke, everyone. Don't click links online. Stay safe out there. I do not condone this. $199 for cheap views? Yeah, I'm always looking for cheap views. Oh yeah, Link. I don't know if I told you. Coolcats.com. Yeah, okay, that's a safe link. I support that link. I don't know if I told you, but on Friday last week, I did a gaming stream. And I didn't want to like go live on the Cool Cats Twitter. So I just like posted a tweet with my link to the stream. Anyways, some like crypto account got a hold of that link, and we just got like botted. It was just like at least 20 bots in here, all trying to get people to like. They were trying to tell me there was a crypto coin with my name on it, and everyone's talking about it. How do you not know? And then the second I started to like, I could tell they were AI bots because you could talk to them and they would hear what you were saying and respond back to you. And it was funny because there was one guy that, what started it all was there was one person who came in here and was like, they were like, there's a crypto coin with your name on it. And at first, I like wasn't totally like, this is a bot. I was like, okay, maybe. And so I checked Twitter, realized nothing was happening, and then I timed that person out. And then a bunch of other bots came. Yeah, they were all talking to each other. They were calling me mean things. And then it got to the end where we had banned everybody. It was me. If it was you, that would actually been funny. But they got to the end and I thought I was done with it. But the person I timed out came back and they're like, hey, I'm back. I'm like, okay, maybe they were real. But let me try to talk to them in AI speak. And it was like, hey, so-and-so, is there a crypto coin with my name on it? And then their next response was, there is! Exclamation point. I'm like, sick. Ban. I was like, you are obviously an AI chat bot. But the funniest thing to all of it for me was one of them like gifted a subscription to like look real. I'm like, cool. You just gave me like a free subscription, a free gifty. So, joke's on you. All right, let's call this one done. We got the spooky beetle here. The spooky guy. Ooh. Yeah, it's like selfishly. What's up, Dizza? Welcome back. Like selfishly, I really want a poster of all the CLONimals on it, just like in a tiled version, just like a poster. Or something, like something that has all of them together. Oh my gosh, okay, he's gonna be interesting. Okay, wait, I see him now. I mean, excuse me, I'm getting confused by my own drawings. AI having access to cash to just do stuff, they'll all eventually end up on League of Legends with loads of skins. Yeah, I did think that was weird that they were able to gift a sub. I'm also like, why would I be excited about a crypto coin with my name on it? That was the weirdest. That alone was actually the weirdest part for me. I'm like, who's excited about that? I don't know if y'all have checked history, but everyone who's come out with their own crypto coin, like with like like a person with their name on it, like the Hawk Tua girl, like I don't think that's ever worked out for anyone. So why would I be excited about this? They do everything they can to look legit. Yeah, like it was funny. But it makes me wonder if I do this again on Friday, where I just like post a link to my Twitch. Am I a target? I don't know. But it is a big reason I only care about Twitch chat, because I can moderate Twitch chat. I can't moderate the other chats. And so that's why I kind of gave up on like showing them. Although it is really easy to just not show it. But I don't even want to think about it. You're likely more willing to click a link if you get a... Yeah, exactly. Because it does, like, that first viewer, I for a second thought like maybe they are real. It's sometimes annoying not being able to target our tweets. We get stuck in the cryptosphere. Yeah. I agree. Well, and I do wonder, like, does our Twitter look interesting because it's only stream content? Or like, how do we, I don't know. I don't even know what I was trying to say there. I think that's why I gave a long pause. I was still trying to get the thought out there. This beetle needed some work. Oh my gosh. I think I just need to like fill in some black too. Better be a foot long with ham and Swiss. Ooh. Sub sandwich sounds so good right now. But I'm not allowed to buy food. Like, I have to make food from home. I had to make food from the food I bought at the store. But man, does a sub sandwich sound so good right now. You know, I'm also realizing I didn't eat anything this morning. What do I need to do to this drawing? There's like, does this even need to be here? It's looking kind of weird. It's the back part of his shell, but it's like looking weird. Okay, maybe it does need to be there. Maybe I should do... We always end up... Yeah. It's, I mean, people gotta eat, am I right? Hey. Alright, that looks better. But I always feel better about ordering a sub sandwich if I order takeout. Dude, DoorDash is the worst, man. I used to be so against DoorDash when I was living in Georgia. And I think it was because I lived in Georgia before COVID and I lived in LA during COVID. But I'm like, man, I used to be so against it and so good about not getting it. And I'm better now, but there was a moment where I was ordering DoorDash like every single day, and that is not good. I was like, oh man. It's just too easy, it's too good, but it's so expensive. And I'm still not out of the woods, but definitely better. I kept trying to convince myself it was a time thing. Like, oh, I need more time to do stuff, so let me just order food. It's sad that our version of back in my day, a cup of coffee cost a nickel, is back in my day, a footlong was $5. No, the dollar menu was $1. The dollar menu was actually $1. Ah. It is really sad. Although eventually I had to stop going to Subway because Subway just started to make me feel sick. Oh man, and this is a random story, but it's about sub sandwiches. Jimmy John's. So on my college campus, there was a Jimmy John's, and I'd go to it a lot. But my brother, back when I was in college, he owned a art gallery, that actually was like, it was very hip, very cool. Like everyone in like, you know, the art community, whatever, like knew about his gallery because it was really cool. It was centralized. And it was just like not like your nose up in the air art gallery. It was actually showing cool art. But anyways, I would go here all the time in between class, and we could order Jimmy John's from his gallery, and it would get to you, I'm not even joking, in like 5 to 7 minutes. You would order it and it would immediately, because like it was right down the street and someone would just hop on a bike and just like, it was faster to go on a bike than a car. So the fact that they were delivering it with a bike made it easier. But it was amazing. I'd go over there between class, I'd order us both Jimmy John's, and we'd hang out. Those were some of my favorite times, was hanging out with my brother like that. Eating at Subway feels like eating plastic. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, exactly. Is that they're fast delivery, and that's why I loved it. Was like, I think it was freaky fast. That was their slogan. But it was just wild. Like, I think we would call it in. We weren't using like an app or anything. We'd just be like, hey, I'm gonna get this and that, and then they'd be like, sick. Oh, we know where the Mammal Gallery is. His gallery was called Mammal Gallery. And man, he had some good times there, you know? I miss that place. But someone set a fire in the building next to them, and which then caused the whole fire department to come, and apparently the Mammal Gallery wasn't like up to code, so they were forced out. And we think there's actually a huge conspiracy behind this, because Atlanta developers wanted to like get that entire block. So the conspiracy is that they set the fire, so that they could kick everyone out, because it's just an old building. Bye, CLONimals. I must go to school. Good luck at school. Is it the last thing I want to ask Flamingo is it the first day of school? But I hope you have a great day at school. College is the best, and savor every moment of it. Okay, I think the beetle is done. For me, it is. Good luck on your first day. Yeah, I always get the first day butterflies. And you don't know who's in your class yet. You might make a new best friend. For me, it was I met my wife. It was like, you know, that was the crazy thing for me. In lecture for 4 hours. Oh, I don't miss that. Don't miss that. Okay, I think he's done. I think this guy's done. Let me save, because I haven't done that. Or meet your sworn enemy. I like that angle too. Yeah, good luck at school today, Flamingo. I hope the 4 hours of lectures doesn't eat away at your soul. We are getting there. I at least wanted to get done with... Okay, wait, we're getting... I can see the light at the end of the tunnel here. My goal for today is that I wanted to get... Oh, no. Dude, these drawings just get harder and harder to clean up. Oh, my God. He's got a lot of little, like, speckles in there. Oh, my gosh. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. This guy needs a lot of work too. Like, one of his legs is longer than the other. So let's fix that immediately. Oh, this Dusty Lion, you Dusty Lion. And the great thing is this one, yeah, true. That is a good point. This one doesn't have to be cleaned up as much, because it kind of plays into his whole character. But he's a little like wonky, in my eyes at least. So I might do what we did with the puffer fish and kind of like dissect it a little bit so that we can move stuff around. We'll put the head on its own layer because I think the head is fine. I was wondering if some of these could get like a little squished. Turn. Actually, wait, this might work. Let me flip him. Yeah, he actually looks, I think he looks better this way. And then we're gonna take this, and I really think this part of the body needs to be skinnier. His head needs to be like a lot bigger. And so I think, let me, maybe the whole drawing needed to be flipped. Hard to tell. Let's go back. Alright. I think that works. And so then we need to kind of like add the lines. Bring that up. Yeah, and then we'll see. But I will combine them now. I think it's fine. So now let's do the line work. It was fun. Today's cleanup has been funny. It just feels like every new CLONimal that we click on is like another complex one. It's not just like the lumpy scorpion is like so simple. That was easy to do. But these are the ones that I put more into it. But these are also some of my favorite ones, so that goes into it too. But I think you might be right about the Dusty Lion, that I actually probably shouldn't do a lot of cleanup because he kind of looks good with all the dustiness. Some of the rough edges around him. You know, he's one of the few where it really works. The main things I want to get rid of are these like pencil lines that still exist. Right. And then some of just like the yeah, maybe I don't overcomplicate this one and actually leave it like this. Because there's a lot I could do to this. Yeah, actually that's what I'm looking for. Any like overlapping lines, like this is technically, this was an overlapping line before I reversed it, so that'll help with his mane. It was... it looks like scratch marks, but it was like the part of his arm and belly coming through. Oop, wrong. Also, after wearing this Clippy shirt, I'm like, this is the color shirt I should wear on stream. It really doesn't make sense for me to wear a blue and white shirt with a blue and white background. I'm just trying to really reinforce that people know my favorite color. In case you didn't know, you know? Okay. Let's clean up some of the dots. I'll live with that. I'll live with that. Not go too far with this guy. Alright, so that's it for this section. But then there's some other ones, like the jumpy whale. This guy should be easy. Let me go get a glass of water, though, until my throat's a little scratchy. Oh yeah, did I ever show off this cup that I got? Did I ever show off this Venusaur cup that I got? Well, really, Bulbasaur Evolution line. It's by Igloo, and it's like a soda can top. Although I still put a straw in it. It's easier to drink out of. But yeah, it's like a Venusaur cup. I got this is where Instagram ads targeted towards me worked. I was like, shoot, this is a sick looking cup of Venusaur and the gang. And I'm a Venusaur stan, so. This is what I bring when I go to the card shop to play Magic. I bring this as my water cup. It just fits the vibe really well. And I like anything that has like a rubber bottom to it. It's just like it's slightly harder to tip over. And with me, I'm a pretty clumsy guy, so kind of necessary. It's also why I love this this Mount Fuji cup that I have, because it's like a kind of like a trapezoid shape, slightly. It's like harder to knock over. Okay, this guy should be pretty simple to clean up. This is what I was hoping to have all the way through today. It was just a very simple line work cleanup. This guy is already pretty much there. One thing I'm gonna do, so what bugs me sometimes about drawings is when two lines that are of like separate things, they like line up too well. It's like the line of his mouth right here, whatever this underbelly is called. It lines up too perfectly with his leg. So, what I like to do sometimes, I don't know if this will work or look good, but it's just kind of like offset it a little bit. So, and I guess the second route I could have gone was similar to like right here. It's just not make that touch to the edge. But actually, I think I could have done this. Let me go back. I should have. I think I could have grabbed just the front of this. Yeah. Actually, maybe I should do that second option that I said. Where I also I also make this not fully touch. Because the color will touch, you know, when this is fully colored. Okay. Start erasing some things. Alright. Go. Okay. Is it easy to turn off the date on the purple camera? Yes. I don't know how to get there. It is somewhere in the settings. Or, actually, what might be easier, Jeej, what might be easier is if you set the camera to automatic mode, it should get rid of that. I think if you set it to automatic mode, which you should do in the first place, because I don't think you want to get into the weeds of messing around with camera settings. Try that first, because that might be easier for both of us, so when I want to switch back to my settings. Yeah, try that, let me know. I take it you made it to custom land safely. Okay, let's save that, go to the next one. Alright, I think these next few are pretty simple. Yeah. He needs to get smaller though. I need to bust out that guideline again. He is going outside the guideline here. Did I try doing this? He could get a little skinnier, and then overall just smaller. Okay. This guy just has the obvious cleanup. I'm getting rid of all the pencil marks. Show me your shirt. No! I'm just kidding. You want me to go full cam? There's the shirt. Is the shit. I don't know if you're trying to take a photo or not, so I don't know if I need to like strike a pose. I don't know what you're showing. Maybe put it more in the light too. And sit up. Yeah. I'm assuming you're taking your photo. Show me your shoes. I'm not wearing shoes. Oh no. Show me those socks. I need to see them now. All right, well, you haven't said anything, Jeej, so I'm going back. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Clicked the wrong hotkey there. Alright, turkey shrimp. What else do you need? It's pretty simple. I'm glad these last I'm really glad these last few are simple. Because I want to meet my goal today. It's like, really, if I was being smart, I should actually color all of these in something like Figma. Because then, if I'm using like a strict color palette, if I decide like, ooh, I want to change this specific shade of blue, then I can just like highlight everything, go to that exact swatch, change it, and all of them change at once. So, but I'd rather do it in Photoshop. I don't like using vector. I wonder, actually, what I should do is look up if Photoshop does have like a master color palette section. I've never looked that up, actually. There's a lot of things in Photoshop I should look up. I am by no means an expert when it comes to Photoshop. I just know how to draw in it. Because like I know Adobe InDesign has that. Kind of surprised you didn't throw together a color palette before coloring some of these in. Well, that was so. Really, this is kind of the story with all of CLONimals. Is like I was never expecting it to get this far either. Because like I really thought CLONimals would just be like a silly little thing that was quick and easy. Then I started to fall in love with it, and I think that's where all of like all the preparation I should have done beforehand didn't happen, and I was sort of just going too quickly. Not maybe not quickly, but I was going without a plan, and so that's why I think before I color any of these new ones, that's where I need to come up with a color palette first and then redo everything. I've been trying to find a pun for shrimp coffee this whole time. I'm dying trying. What's up, Lordy Lordy? Oh man, I want to hear it. I want to hear a pun for this guy. Now that you've said it, I'm like, a pun for a shrimp coffee. Oh man. Like I started thinking of prawn, the word prawn. Oh man. Now you've got me hooked on this. Pressure is too high. I can't find it. Yeah. Now that you've stated something, it's like brutally shrimptastic. Ooh, ChatGPT. Okay, brutally shrimptastic. Yeah, I'm like, if there's anything with I'm trying to think of like a specific coffee type, like a latte or just like a. Pressure's too high. Shrimply need my coffee. That's I like that one more. I like that one more than the other one. I like just saying shrimply. Let me get the mic here. I don't want it too much in the frame. Okay. Oh, it's like I gave him an eyebrow. Yeah, let's I just need to color in 2 more things. I was gonna round that out and complete this leg. I shrimply just need to get out the door in time. I just like the word shrimply now. Okay. Save. Recolor. Snuggly Possum. This should be easy too. Oh, I think this one we completed. There's a few of them that I completed that I ended up redrawing. Whew. Big sneeze attack. I'm still thinking about the sub sandwich that we were talking about earlier. It sounds so good right now. This I can come up with is that all his beans are shrimp-boarded. Nice. Yeah, I like that one too. Oh man. And now I want to come up with my own. But the pressure is too high. Yeah, I don't got one. I don't got one. I thought I did. I don't got one. This possum just has like a lot of these little dots outside of the line work. Okay, and then I can now go back in and do this part properly. Cool. All right. All right. So many little speckles. All right. I think he's good. Easy. These ones are going a lot quicker. All right, time for one of my all-time favorite clonimals. The roaring cow. It's so good. It's so good. I even made it my Twitch badge. Oh, well, I should just post an emote then. I even made it my little subscriber badge. The roaring cow. Now with similar to the shrimp, like what's the pun for the shrimp? I'm like, what's like the cheerleading thing? You know, the cheer that this cow is doing. Yeah, what team is she mooing for? And that might not sound right. I think mooing has a different word now. Cow leader right there. Yeah. She's definitely the captain of the team, of the squad. I love how this one became one of my favorites, despite roaring being one of the adjectives like I did not want to get personally for my clonimal, and this one ended up being the better one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like my koala. I love my koala, actually. But the roaring cow is just so adorable. This one I might spend more time on just because I like it. What's up, Victor? How you doing? See, this time I remembered. This time I'm not gonna mess up your name and then realize I know you. I bet she really utters some good chants. Hey, this guy got puns. Let's go. This one was a lot easier. That shrimp one, I'm like, I don't know what to do with the shrimp. Although I guess the ChatGPT one was pretty good. Shrimply need my coffee. Alright. I think I got most of the cleanup done on this. I'm gonna add in some lines. I just care about this one. Because there's a chance that some of these, I think I've mentioned this before, but that some of these clonimals will kind of have a life of their own past clonimals. There's just some of these characters I really like. Stars in the Netflix show Steer. I don't know if I know Steer. That one might have gone over my head. It was amusing. Cheers, their big cheerleading show. Oh, I get you now. Okay. What's everyone been watching these days? Like, Gigi and I are on a good kick of a few shows, but I can feel those shows already like ending, like we're getting to the end of them, I'm like, I need to prep myself with something else to watch. I mean, I'm glad I got Fallout weekly. Always got something weekly for right now. But I feel like that season is gonna end before I know it. Oh, I do have Survivor coming up. And it's season 50, so it's gonna be good. I'm rewatching Demon Slayer. Uma Musume Cinderella. Isn't that the horse one? I think there's like only three. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Mojave. I'm like, even though it felt like it just started, it's only like a few. Hell yeah, it is. I'm glad I recognized the name. I honestly need to rewatch Demon Slayer as well because I never finished it. I kind of just got so fed up with the yellow guy, the lightning guy. I got so fed up with him crying all the time that I was like, I'm over this anime. I'm not even joking. That was the one reason I gave up on it. Ugh. Such a crybaby, man. It makes me angry. It's actually pretty good, and what's crazy is it's all real horse races. Oh, is it really? That's funny. Just done with anime girls. I finished the manga, now rewatching it. Dang. Well, okay, maybe I could get in with the manga because I wouldn't have to listen to his voice. But yeah, it's dude. It's like it's not even crying where you feel bad for him. He's just crying because he's like a little bitch. That's who he is until he falls asleep. And then he's cool. When he falls asleep, he's cool. When he's not asleep, he's lame. Just wait for his training arc and Infinity. Okay. To be honest, I had a feeling where actually I ended in Demon Slayer is when they're fighting the spider guy. The people. I think there's two of them. That is legit where I like stopped. Tanjiro, yeah, that's what his name is, right. Been a while. Yeah, I gave up on that show. I also just sort of slowed down on watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I just started watching other animes. I think that's when I started picking up Dandadan. No, name his... Oh, but main character is Tanjiro. Shows how much I remember. I remember Nezuko, because he says it a million times. That's what he's always wailing about. Oh, I love the guy with the pig head. The boar head. He cracks me up. Yeah, I just need to rewatch it. You stopped at season 1? Yeah, that's how bad it was. No, I think I also got over... I think some animes... I started to get over, like, the classic tropes of animes. Have you watched Sakamoto Days? No, I haven't. I think I've heard of that one. Like, there were just so many animes that, like... I mean, this is why people like animes. It's just like where fighting is like the only thing that's happening in the show. I tire of that. I like when there's like a good story and it's not just constantly like, okay, who's this next person that we're fighting? How do we get through it? And then that's the whole arc. Like, I started to get tired of that. But at the same time, I want to watch these shows because I want to be in the know, you know? I want to be in the know. I want to know the characters, know what happens. I can, nerd out. Sounds like you need a horse racing. I don't know. So I got to also watch it with Jeej. So we got to convince Jeej. Watch Blue Lock. It's peak. Okay. Yeah, right now, Frieren is my favorite show of all time. Favorite anime. And because it gives me Lord of the Ring vibes, and that's why I love it. Like the pace of it is so slow, but it's like worth it. The payouts are worth it. That I've already read all the mangas for and already like fully caught up. Dandadan is great. Right now we're watching Ranma again because Ranma was one of the first mangas I ever watched. Mojave. I showed Jeej. Jeej was like, "Oh, Kill la Kill. This looks really cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty cool, but wait, but wait. I think it'll not change your opinion, but realize just the outfits." Blue Lock season 1 is fine. Season 2 fully unwatchable. What? Oh, we got different opinions. Yeah, Over the Garden Wall, best anime of all time. Hear me out. The manga is good right now. All right. I do love reading a manga because it helps me have that middle ground where I need to be reading books, but I like picture books more. Like I just would rather read a book when I go to bed than look at my phone. So like manga are like the nice in between. And that's why I bought all the Frieren manga. I need to buy the Dandadan manga, but the thing with that show is I kind of would rather watch the animation of it than read the manga. Like I don't want things spoiled for me. Therefore, I don't want to read the manga. So I'm just like waiting for the new season. One of the wild animes that I tried watching on Crunchyroll is like I'm gonna butcher the name of it, but it's like Life as a Vending Machine. Yeah, Barnes and Noble's run, do I hear? Yeah, honestly, it's kind of easier to get them on Amazon, unfortunately, or just buy them in bulk. But like, it's not called My Life as a Vending Machine. Life is a Vending Machine, and weirdly, yes, that was me. That was literally me. I think I Reborn. Yes, Reborn as a Vending Machine, and it's so funny. I'm spoiling like the first like 5 minutes of the show, but he's like, this guy's like riding on a bike and he looks at a vending machine. I'm spoiling the beginning. I hope no one cares. I'm spoiling what you literally see at the beginning, but he's riding on a bike, looks at a vending machine, and the vending machine like hits him and he falls off of a cliff, and then he just is a vending machine now. So like, it's wild. This show is so stupid, but like sometimes I crave anime like that. And it's so fun. His like whole goal is that he has to get people to buy things from the vending machine. And that's how he stays alive. And if he doesn't, he dies. But he uses the money to also upgrade himself. And he finds this like girl who like becomes the person that falls in love with him. And that's like the story of it. And so I didn't get that far in the show, but it piqued my interest because of how wild the name of it was. I was like, okay. Oh, has anyone seen Mashal? Muscles and Magic? That show I only yes, you have. Yes. That show I only discovered because the people who made the intro song to Dandadan also made the intro song to season 2 of that show. Yeah, I'm hoping for another season 2. Mashal was one of those shows that I'm like, where's this going? And then you realize it's Creepy Nuts is the band I'm talking about. They're the best. Yeah, I love them to death. They're so good. But like Mashal, I'm like, where's this going? And it's literally like a rip of Harry Potter, and it cracks me up. It's like Harry Potter, the story of the kid with the scar. Mashal is the story of the kid without a scar or like a line on his face, and it just cracks me up. Like, I love animes that are like really goofy like that, where they're making fun of themselves constantly. Anyways, I love Mashal. Gigi and I love that show, but we're also hoping for more seasons of it. Gotta get my cream puff. God, that show is so stupid. I love it. I was showing my brother it. I'm like, do you know that, you know, this kind of looks like Dumbledore. This looks like kind of like Professor McGonagall. And they're basically at Hogwarts. And oh man, I love shows like that. Mob 100 is a good one. That's also a good show. And I love that with Mob 100, because it's the same guy who ended up making One Punch Man. But I love in Mob is like the hero that he's in love with is One Punch Man. But this is like before the show had come out. And I love that so much as like the creator of it, that he put his own lore into it and then created another show off of that. That did really well until the very last season. Delicious in Dungeon is also a wacky, silly one. I'm putting the extra care on this koala because it happens to be my CLONimal. Mob stuck the landing, yeah. I'm looking at magic cards right now. Yeah. Loving my anime taste? Yes. Cool. Sometimes I feel like some of the animes I watch are still basic. I have not seen Chainsaw yet. So there are some animes that have escaped me, not because like I think they're bad or anything, just like I haven't gotten around to them. Chainsaw is one of them. And people are anime fans, I feel like, are gonna be surprised, but I still have not watched Attack on Titan. Still have not gotten around to that one. And I have not finished Full Metal Alchemist yet. I still not finished it. So I have some homework I still need to do. Kratos and... Oh, you got those magic cards? Let's go. Gasp. Yeah, I need to... Just about every single person I've talked to has said Attack on Titan is one of the best animes. Well, both of those are a little rougher than anything you mentioned. Yeah, and I think that's why, like, as you can see with what I draw and my art style, I tend to lean more towards the, like, not so detailed and very, like, I like the vivid colors. I like very bright colors. No, I know I'm missing out on Attack on Titan. I know. Believe me. But I gravitate more towards brightly colored things. It's just naturally with how I am. Took me a while and a couple attempts to finish Attack on Titan. It's interesting. I didn't like it as much as everyone seems to. Interesting. All right. Counter opinion, which I love. I still want to watch it. Whether I end up liking it or not, I still think it's good for me to, like, know the characters. Because what I love about expanding my knowledge of anime is that when you show up to, like, any kind of nerdy convention, you, like, know what everyone's dressed up as, you know, the little, like, references of whatever. I like it. Still worth watching. Yeah, that's what I think I watched the first few episodes, but again, it became that, like, super detailed thing. I did start watching, I'm not that far into it. I did start watching JoJo because a lot of Gen Zers, like, live for that show, and so many memes have gotten produced from that show. that I'm like, I feel like I need to educate myself on this show just for like staying current. I don't know. Like I know the memes that come from that show, but I wanna finish it. I wanna watch it and finish it. And also the show is so wacky. But same thing, it's very like detailed oriented show. JoJo's great. The author forgets a lot of things he adds to the show and never revisits them. Oh, that's amazing, actually. You know, we just set up this whole plot line. Actually, we're not coming back to that. I don't like it. You might say it's a bizarre adventure. Yeah, that's. I think that's right up my alley, though. I love bizarre, weird things. Jeej is the one that has very that loves the bizarre shows. I'm not gonna mention which one it is, but Jeej was like hell-bent on watching a like 18+ anime. So we like scoured all through Crunchyroll and finally found one. And the plot of it was so stupid. But it was so stupid that it like catches your interest. That you're like, how does this concept go anywhere? We did not get through it though. We got it far away. I just love that Crunchyroll is one of like the cheapest subscriptions that you can have, and it feels like there's just endless content on Crunchyroll. Like Crunchyroll is the one subscription I know I'm never gonna get rid of because the value of it is so good compared to like Netflix. I don't want to spoil that. I just love his strategy for dealing with issues. Oh, yeah, Joseph Joestar. Oh, the second one. Oh. I mean, don't spoil past that point, but like, I'm not someone who cares too much about spoilers. Just because I feel like the journey to get to the thing that's spoiled is also really interesting. Unless it's like a Game of Thrones situation where you're like, Joffrey dies, and like, but we hadn't gotten there yet. And to me, that's not a spoiler anymore. I think that's just common knowledge about Game of Thrones. But like, yeah, part 5 is the best of JoJo. Okay. I forgot to cancel a trial, and I'm now a proud owner of... I don't even know if I've heard that one. Rakuten Vizzy. Basically, he deals with problems by stalling as much as possible until he can do something. It's kind of funny. I'm so in. I see, this is why I want to like... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is why it's a crazy subscription. But that's why I want to finish JoJo. Is I just feel like a lot of people know about it, and I want to know about it. Whether I end up liking it or not. Victor, now I'm wishing I could have gotten you a CLONimal that you could call your own, because like these were all part of like a reward redeem on Twitch. And then I spun 2 wheels. One is an adjective, one is a animal. But there'll be more CLONimals in the future. the IP of the name for me is too good. I've now said it so many times in my life that I'm like, yeah, CLONimals has a nice ring to it. It's like easy to say, ish. And like I said, I'm putting in the extra work on this guy right here. This one is mine. Okay. But also, there was a lot of work that had to get done on this guy. All right, there's just some up here with the hat. All right, and then I'm gonna do some filling. Ooh, I'm tired now. All right. Oh, one line overlap right there. Let's go. All right, save this. We did it. I made it. I did exactly what I wanted. Although I think there's some down here. There's actually a few more I need to do. Dang it. I don't want to do this today. Oh, man. Maybe I should, but... Orange? Yeah, so what's left is... the updated version of Dawn Key. The updated version of the Dawn Key. And then we have the updated version of the Enchanted Llama. We got the updated version of the Fluffy Jellyfish. And then, last but not least, the updated version of the Scared Ant. Yeah, I'm gonna do these later. I'm not gonna do these today. But man, these animals. I wish we had another Pokédoll to do. I love that Pokédoll thing so much. We could do just Gen 4. There's that. Love these. Yeah, this is why I really want the CLONimals to be done. I just like, I want everyone to have theirs, but then I also want to actually put these on like a playing card. So fully colored, and then I want to see what they all look like together on like a big poster, just like in a tile view. And I wonder if I should put the names with them or just leave it nameless. Because to a degree, the names are kind of irrelevant at the end of the day. It was just our way of getting to this. But I think that's gonna be it for me today. This was actually a very solid Wednesday stream. Wednesday streams are kind of like this, where I most likely will work on something tedious and just try to get it done, you know? But also be here to chat and have fun. Talk about anime, you know? Enjoy it. Show off the Clippy shirt. I have been debating not wearing the cloud shirt on stream. I'm actually like showing off some. If I make merch, I will. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you enjoyed the stream and aren't just chiming in right now because we are ending. But I appreciate the follow. Yeah, have a good rest of your Wednesday, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. And I'm what was I about to say? I'm streaming tomorrow as usual, starting at the same time. Adios back to you. And yeah, just came, but I'll be back next time for sure. Yeah, thanks Guppy. Like I said, I stream now. I stream once a day for a week, except for the weekends, and I go live at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time. So whichever works best for you. But I'm pretty much on the dot about it. And I like to stream for 3 hours. But yeah, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And